Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Helps. Yeah. Said in the user manual that microphones work best when they are cut on. MashaAllah. Okay. Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Okay, so I just wanted to give a brief rundown, inshallah, on how we're going to conduct this evening. Inshallah, over the next 30, 45 minutes at the latest, inshallah. We'll try to have everything wrapped up by 10 o'clock at the very latest, inshallah, bidhnillah. So we have Brother Ali, we have Hafid Hashmat, Hafid Basalat, all of them are here, inshallah. We will also, hopefully, Rizwan Bhai will be here in just a minute. So we'll have a senior member of the board, inshallah, that will also just briefly address the community, alhamdulillah. And may Allah Ta'ala bless all the board members who have been, and the community members that have been making effort in this community for going on 3 decades now, and providing services to the community, as well as giving opportunities to younger people like myself, and actually all of us that are here. That it's because of their efforts over the years, the consistency and the dedication and commitment to the house of Allah Subhanahu wa Taala and the Muslim community, that people like ourselves have, mashallah, have a venue and everything in order to be able to even put on programs and also to take part in those efforts as well. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give all of us istiqamah and accept all of our humble efforts. So inshallah, Hafid Hashmat will recite first. I'm thinking Rizwan Bhai, inshallah, will be here by then, and then he will address the community, inshallah. Then we will have Brother Ali, and then Hafid Basalat, and then inshallah I will be taking your questions, inshallah, and we will close after that. There'll be a brief talk, and I'll be taking your questions, inshallah. Want to stay focused on the questions and make sure that everybody's getting the clarification that they need on how to conduct Eid at home, questions about Zakatul Fitr, Sadaqatul Fitr, etc., so on and so forth. Just want to make sure everybody's heart and mind is completely at ease, ready to enjoy Eid, inshallah, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. Another thing, Hafid Basalat is going to, he's taking requests, mashallah, where the request lines are open. It is going to have to be short because, again, we have the time constraints. But if you have something specifically, so first come, first serve. So if there's something specific that you would like for him to recite this evening, that you would like to hear this evening, inshallah, please send a text. You can, I will keep an eye open on the WhatsApp group, and you can also text me personally, and I will keep an eye open here just in case you, whatever device you're on, you're not able to send a text message, like those of you who are watching it from your TVs. What else? A Chicago Hilal, because the moon sighting is going on. I will put a link on the, so it's Chicago Hilal .org, if I remember correctly. H-I, not H-A, it's not halal, it's Hilal, HILAL.org. And so we will take the information from there. Once we receive the final conclusion, we will inform the community through the website, masjidalhuda.org, and we will also send it to the WhatsApp groups as well. So without any further ado, I think I covered everything, inshallah. Please send your questions to me. Again, however you want to send them to me. Email will take way too long, so before I end up checking it. So please, if you have my number, you want to text me. If you want to send it through the WhatsApp group, if you want to text it here through the YouTube chat box, that's fine too. But if you have any questions, let me know. We'll get those clarified, inshallah, before we close out the evening, inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan jazak. Is it here? Oh, mashallah, mashallah. Okay, so change the plans. So Rizwan Bhai's uncle is here, and we don't want to keep him, mashallah. So out of respect for our elders, I know sometimes they don't like to be called elders. Still looks young though, mashallah. So we'll let Rizwan Bhai go first, inshallah, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I am going to, because if we pull this mic, you will lose all sound. We won't be able to plug another mic back in. So we're going to adjust this one, inshallah. Just give us a quick moment. And
Go. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The reason I am here tonight, mostly, alhamdulillah, in the leadership of our Sheikh Khalid Herrington, the program which we have put together, the whole entire month of Ramadan through the social media and try to engage the whole community busy. And then all our team, especially Hafiz Basalat and Hafiz Hashmat, alhamdulillah, the whole month they dedicated their time. They came, and alhamdulillah, and they have engaged the community, especially with the beautiful qiraat and tafsir by our Sheikh Khalid Herrington. And then other volunteers who have throughout the month, even though there was not much activities, but there was still a lot of things was going on in the background. So those brothers, Brother Ali, he came here to recite the Quran and did the alhamdulillah beautiful qiraat, mashallah. Then Brother Wasim, Brother Mushtaba, Brother Yusuf, Brother Kashif, Brother Iftikhar, Brother Fasi, Brother Mudassir, all those volunteers are packing up the groceries, distributing the foods. So all the things what they have done in the entire months, that I'd like to, from on behalf of the board, I would like to thank every one of them for their dedications and the work they have done for this masjid. But inshallah, as the Trump has announced some things, I do not know what that means. But if the CIGC and other the folks which they are, I think, discussing right now, so if we will have some signals, so we can hold Salah, Eid Salah. We still don't know, and the Hilal committee is still not decided for the sighting of the moon. As soon as that decided, inshallah, we will be back again, inshallah, and we do the announcement. Jazakumullah khair. Jazakum.
Yeah, you can leave it there. Yeah, actually, it works out. Yeah, I think it works. Is it good? You tend to reverb. Assalamu alaikum. So, inshallah, today I will be reciting Surah Rahman. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الرحمن علم القرآن خلق الإنسان علمه البيان الشمس والقمر بحسبان والنجم والشجر يسجدان والسماء رفعها ووضع الميزان ألا تطغوا في الميزان وأقيموا الوزن بالقسط ولا تخسروا الميزان والأرض وضعها للأنام فيها فاكهة والنخل ذات الأكمام
والحب ذو العصف والريحان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان خلق الإنسان من صلصال كالفخار وخلق الجان من مارج من نار فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان رب المشرقين ورب المغربين فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان مرج البحرين يلتقيان بينهما برزخ لا يبغيان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان يخرج منهما اللؤلؤ والمرجان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان وله الجوار المنشآت في البحر كالأعلام فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان كل من عليها فان ويبقى وجه ربك ذو الجلال والإكرام فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان يسأله من في السماوات والأرض كل يوم هو في شأن فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان سنفرغ لكم أيها الثقلان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان يا معشر الجن والإنس إن استطعتم أن تنفضوا من أقطار السماوات والأرض فانفضوا لا تنفضون إلا بسلطان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان يرسل عليكما شواظ من نار ونحاس فلا تنتصران فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فإذا انشقت السماء فكانت وردة كالدهان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فيومئذ لا يسأل عن ذنبه إنس ولا جان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان يعرف المجرمون بسيماهم فيؤخذ بالنواصي والأقدام فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان هذه جهنم التي يكذب بها المجرمون يطوفون بينها وبين حميم آن فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان ولمن خاف مقام ربه جنتان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان ذواتا أفنان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فيهما عينان تجريان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فيهما من كل فاكهة زوجان فيهما من كل فاكهة زوجان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان متكئين على فرش بطائنها من استبرق وجنى الجنتين دان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فيهن قاصرات الطرف لم يطمثهن إنس قبلهم ولا جان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان كأنهن الياقوت والمرجان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان هل جزاء الإحسان إلا الإحسان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان ومن دونهما جنتان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان مدهامتان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فيهما عينان نضاختان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فيهما فاكهة ونخل ورمان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فيهن خيرات حسان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان حور مقصورات في الخيام فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان لم يطمثهن إنس قبلهم ولا جان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان متكئين على رفرف خضر وعبقري حسان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان تبارك اسم ربك ذي الجلال والإكرام صدق الله العظيم السلام عليكم.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وأنكحوا الأيام منكم والصالحين من عبادكم وإمائكم إن يكونوا فقراء يغنيهم الله من فضله والله واسع عليم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ومن آياته أن خلق لكم من أنفسكم أزواجا لتسكنوا إليها لتسكنوا إليها وجعل بينكم مودة ورحمة إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يتفكرون صدق الله العظيم والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Assalamu alaikum. So from the requests we received, doing the last 3 ayahs of Surah Baqarah, inshallah, and then Surah Mulk. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لله ما في السماوات وما في الأرض وإن تبدوا ما في أنفسكم أو تخفوه يحاسبكم به الله فيغفر لمن يشاء ويعذب من يشاء والله على كل شيء قدير آمن الرسول بما أنزل إليه من ربه والمؤمنون كل آمن بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله لا نفرق بين أحد من رسله وقالوا سمعنا وأطعنا غفرانك ربنا وإليك المصير لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها لها ما كسبت وعليها ما اكتسبت ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تبارك الذي بيده الملك وهو على كل شيء قدير الذي خلق الموت والحياة ليبلوكم أيكم أحسن عملا وهو العزيز الغفور الذي خلق 7 سماوات طباقا ما ترى في خلق الرحمن من تفاوت فارجع البصر هل ترى من فطور ثم ارجع البصر كرتين ينقلب إليك البصر خاسئا وهو حسير ولقد زينا السماء الدنيا بمصابيح وجعلناها رجوما للشياطين وأعتدنا لهم عذاب السعير وللذين كفروا بربهم عذاب جهنم وبئس المصير إذا ألقوا فيها سمعوا لها شهيقا وهي تفور تكاد تميز من الغيظ كلما ألقي فيها فوج سألهم خزنتها ألم يأتكم نذير قالوا بلى قد جاءنا نذير فكذبنا وقلنا ما نزل الله من شيء إن أنتم إلا في ضلال كبير وقالوا لو كنا نسمع أو نعقل ما كنا في أصحاب السعير فاعترفوا بذنبهم فسحقا لأصحاب السعير إن الذين يخشون ربهم بالغيب لهم مغفرة وأجر كبير إن الذين يخشون ربهم بالغيب لهم مغفرة وأجر كبير وأسروا قولكم أو اجهروا به إنه عليم بذات الصدور ألا يعلم من خلق وهو اللطيف الخبير هو الذي جعل لكم الأرض ظلولا فامشوا في مناكبها وكلوا من رزقه وإليه النشور أمنتم ما في السماء أن يخسف بكم الأرض فإذا هي تمور أم أمنتم ما في السماء أن يرسل عليكم حاصبا فستعلمون كيف نذير ولقد كذب الذين من قبلهم فكيف كان نكير أولم يروا إلى الطير فوقهم صافات ويقبض ما يمسكهن إلا الرحمن إنه بكل شيء بصير أمن هذا الذي هو جند لكم ينصركم من دون الرحمن إن الكافرون إلا في غرور أمن هذا الذي يرزقكم إن أمسك رزقه بل لجوا في عتو ونفور أفمن يمشي مكبا على وجهه أهدى أمن يمشي سويا على صراط مستقيم قل هو الذي أنشأكم وجعل لكم السمع والأبصار والأفئدة قليلا ما تشكرون قل هو الذي ذرأكم في الأرض وإليه تحشرون ويقولون متى هذا الوعد إن كنتم صادقين قل إنما العلم عند الله وإنما أنا نذير مبين فلما رأوا زلفة سيئت وجوه الذين كفروا وقيل هذا الذي كنتم به تدعون قل أرأيتم من أهلكني الله ومن معي أو رحمنا فمن يجير الكافرين من عذاب أليم قل هو الرحمن آمنا به وعليه توكلنا فستعلمون من هو في ضلال مبين قل أرأيتم إن أصبح ماؤكم غورا فمن يأتيكم بماء معين صدق الله العظيم.
Okay. All right. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Okay, so let's field some questions here, inshallah. And at this time, I just checked the with Chicago Hilal. So as of 9:30, there has been no moon sighting. The process will continue, inshallah. We'll give you a last update before we close out the program for this evening, and then you will be able to check. We will have it posted on the homepage of masjidalhuda.org. So it will be right there as soon as you open up the webpage, inshallah. So as soon as an announcement is made, as soon as a decision is made, it will be posted there, whether Eid is going to be tomorrow or going to be Sunday. There is a strong likelihood that it will be Sunday. So for those of you who are, mashallah, you're on pins and needles, there is a possibility for tonight. We'll see. Again, it's depending on the moon sighting. So inshallah, we'll go by the final decision, inshallah, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. We had a few questions that came in, so we want to make sure that we address those before I forget, because this is I will not have an opportunity to make it up, and I will feel awful if I don't do it now. So week 4. So the Quran competition are for the youth during this month of Ramadan. Amazing level of participation and so much effort put forth by young people, mashallah, and the fact that just knowing that all of these young people have been engaged with the Quran during this month of Ramadan and their families have been involved, mashallah. So it's just one of those, like every Ramadan is one of those highlights, it's one of those bright spots. And to know that, young people are happy when they win. And if you didn't find out, and alhamdulillah, there has been a donor who, mashallah, I think he heard what I said during Salatul Jumu'ah, and so he mentioned that, mashallah, so he's funding. So for every child, for every young person that participated in the Quran competition, they will all receive a gift card, inshallah. So each and every one of them, and alhamdulillah, and this is the barakah from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is Allah's fadl because of the efforts of our young people and the families engaging with the Quran. So now, mashallah, of course, this is just a small token of appreciation and a little bit of something that we can do for our young people. The true reward is with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala throughout their lives and also in their death, as well as on Yawm al-Qiyamah and in Jannah. So for the young ladies, so week 4, this is the final week. Week 4, 7 and under, we have Hana Hashmi. From the 8 to 10 group of sisters, we have Rushda Fatima. 11 to 14, Fariha Siddiqui. 15 to 18, Umayma Siddiqui. MashaAllah, congratulations, young ladies. From young brothers, from 7 and under, we have Idris Sheikh. 8 to 10, Sharuch Dawood. 11 to 14, this week we didn't have a 15 to 18 in the men. We had a lot of the younger ones, but we didn't have a 15 to 18. And mashallah, these young brothers, they were submitting every week. So, and it was very close. So the judges decided that both Nabil Khan and Hamza Muhammad for the 11 to 14 category, that these two would be the winners for this final week of Ramadan. So congratulations to all of our young people. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless all of you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put the Quran in your heart and put your footsteps in the footsteps of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect you, protect your health, protect your iman, and bless all of your families. Jazakumullah khairan jaza. Questions? Let's see what we got here. Okay, so first question that came. So what is the afdal way to pay fidya and fitr? And so sadaqatul fitr or zakatul fitr and the fidya. So fidya is what you pay when, so you have brothers and sisters that are unable to fast for whatever reason, medical conditions, etc. So they're unable to fast during the month of Ramadan. So to compensate for that, they pay the fidya. And there's a calculation for that. And this year, the calculation came out to at Masjid Huda for $10. It's usually between the $7 to $10 range, just like fitr, sadaqatul fitr and zakatul fitr. So the question is that people live in the U.S., but they calculate the amount based as if they live in Pakistan or India because they are sending money there. Okay, this is an excellent question. MashaAllah. Here's the thing. The point here is not just feeding people, but it's also the sacrifice on our from our side. So when we understand zakat, the whole point of zakat is also purification. So part of what we're doing with the zakatul fitr is this purifying, is this the same way we're purifying our wealth. The same thing here, it is part of purifying wealth and also purifying for purification for any mistakes that we have made during Ramadan. So our shortcomings, and our own deficiencies during this month of Ramadan. And there should be a level of sacrifice that goes along with that. And as you know, when you're taking, because of the exchange rates, when you're taking the US dollar and now you're translating that into a rupee, there's a huge difference between those. And even the cost of living and the cost of food items and so on and so forth, there's a huge difference. So there's that aspect of it, that's kind of like, why taking the cheap way out? If you want to feed people overseas, mashallah, you're here. So the calculation based on here is, $7, $10 per your family member. And even that for instance, the wife, that money should come from her. So she should be paying hers. If the husband wants to pay, the husband pays the kids, but the wife should even should be paying for herself even. Technically, that's how it's supposed to work. But if you want to send that money somewhere else, if you want to feed somebody somewhere else, mashallah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you. But send the same exact amount of money. Send the same exact amount of money. If it ends up feeding more than, one person or two people or whatever the case may be, if it ends up feeding 50 people, Allah puts barakah in it. MashaAllah and alhamdulillah. But for our part is about now we want the acceptance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not always trying to find shortcuts and trying to find loopholes and how can I avoid having to give? And this is a sickness of the heart, actually. This karam. Karam, it means to be noble, to be magnanimous, to be generous. So this nobility and this dignity and these two things are associated. So generosity, nobility, and courage. These three things are associated with each other in Islam. The same is true for the opposite of them as well. So when somebody is stingy and when somebody lacks this kind of, I don't want to call it cowardice, but it is what it is, right? This lacks this courage. You also find that person will also lack this dignity and nobility as a Muslim as well. So it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense when Muslims want to avoid paying zakat or avoid giving sadaqah and aren't even, outside of zakat, outside of zakat al-fitr and sadaqat al-fitr. You're just giving sadaqah right now, all the fundraising and everything. And we know that so many of especially the masajid, smaller organizations that are providing services to the community, but especially masajid, that a lot of the masajid that they are, especially the smaller ones, they're struggling now even to keep the masjid open, continue to pay the bills. Some were caught in the middle of construction projects and so on and so forth. And now there's this withdrawing of the hands, so to speak, and subhanallah, it should be the exact opposite. So this Ramadan, we want Allah Ta'ala to forgive us of our shortcomings and our deficiencies. Allah knows what's in our hearts. There is no way to hide it from Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. So if we're trying to duck save a couple of dollars by ducking this responsibility, by sending it overseas, even in the midst of the fact that we know that there are people here who are hungry, and alhamdulillah, we were able to, including, inshallah, we have 200. We had families that were making food that they would want to eat. So they're making dishes as if they're making them for their families. So we have 200 that are going out tomorrow. We had 150 that went out last week, and then 36. So all total, almost 400. Going and brothers are actually going out and putting these trays into the hands of poor people. They're living on the street. They don't have food in the wintertime. They don't have a place to live. So there are homeless, there are hungry people here. Even here, we have an issue with refugees. We have refugees who are Muslim, who are coming here, who don't have anything. And then on top of that, they're receiving resources and they're receiving help along with other things from other sources. And at the same time, their deen, their Islam, their Aqidah is being challenged. They're being requested and they're being coaxed to compromise their Islam. These are things that are happening right here in our own backyard. So there is an immediate need. Brother just told me yesterday about children who are refugees, and some of them, they would be considered children in this society. But you're talking about now under 18 years of age and younger. So even for us children, meaning under this like 13, 14 years of age, that they are orphans, they've been separated from their family members. He told a story last night about this young brother from Somalia that he's both of his parents are dead. He made his way to South America and walked from South America to the U.S. and made it into to the U.S. And now there's a Muslim brother who's here who is sponsoring him, who's taking care of him. And there are many others like him. And think about also because a lot of refugees, they're going to the West. So they're going to Europe, they're coming into the US, they're coming into Canada. So think about all of these refugees. Think about our Muslimats. Think about our sisters. So we have a situation even where now sisters are being kidnapped and they're being there's no nice way of putting it. Let's just say human trafficking. And what's happening to these sisters is not something that, it's not one of those comfortable things. There's young people who are listening also. It's not one of those comfortable things to talk about. These are things that are going on real right now. So the notion, the pettiness of even thinking that I'm going to save a couple of dollars and I'm just going to send it, back home. We know that there's like some it's legit, but again, there are hungry people there. We also know what just took place with the cyclone, the hurricane in Bangladesh, as well as in India. So that's taking place also in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. So yes, but the point is that yes, there are people who are in need everywhere. That's the thing. So what does that mean from us? It means that there is absolutely no excuse for us to even think about trying to find some way to give less. In all actuality, we should be thinking about how we can give more. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all of our efforts. Question, what do we recite? What surahs do we recite in Salatul Eid? Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, adatan, it was his habit that he would recite Al-Ghashiyah and Suratul A'ala. But you are not locked into that. It's completely up to you, whatever is easy for you. If you don't know those two surahs, even if you, what is acceptable, even if you recite Surah Al-Ikhlas in the first rakat and Surah Al-Ikhlas in the second rakat, mashallah, alhamdulillah. Okay, that fulfills the obligation of the salat, and mashallah, may Allah ta'ala bless you and may Allah ta'ala accept it. But if you're wondering like what Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, what he would recite, generally Surah Al-Ghashiyah and Surah Al-A'la. Is Eid al-Fitr tomorrow? I don't know. We'll see, inshallah. I can refresh the page right now. We are after 10 o'clock, so. Yeah, so they haven't updated the page. Again, so as of right now, the assumption is Eid is on Sunday unless the moon is sighted. So by default, Eid is on Sunday. The only way Eid is tomorrow is if the moon is sighted. So that's the process of we're going through right now. Is has the moon been sighted, within a particular area? And if it has, then Eid will be tomorrow. But the default standing is that there will be 30 days in this month of Ramadan, inshallah. And I think that did it. I think that was all the questions. Let me check and make sure. Okay, I think that's, mashallah. Eid is confirmed to be after Ramadan. Yes, Eid is definitely after Ramadan, mashallah. And you know what, mashallah, it happens like that every year, mashallah. After every Ramadan, there's an Eid. But don't forget, so we will have the Eid khutbah, Bayaan, inshallah, here on the day of Eid at 9:30. Again, if you need more information on how to pray Salatul Eid, we have the video on the website as well as on the YouTube channel. Another thing, just real quick, we are putting together an exciting lineup of programs. I want to check and make sure that I don't have any text messages. My wife just sent me a text reminding me, check your text messages also. So checked and no questions, alhamdulillah. But there's an announcement that was made. I'll get to that also. But we have an exciting lineup of programs. There's some big changes that are going on, and we know that because people aren't able to go on vacations. Kids are at home with their parents. Cabin fever might be setting in. It's going to be after Ramadan. It's going to be nice outside. So we're taking all of those things in consideration, and we're trying to put together a package of programs, inshallah, that will get everybody, hopefully, in the house and the family. Different languages, young, senior, I'm not going to say old, just senior, silver citizens, male, female, parents, singles, different speakers and a wide range of speakers, inshallah. So, poetry night, everything. So we're working on and we're wrapping it up right now, inshallah. So as soon as we get that taken care of, we will hope to be providing you information, inshallah, on the website as well as through social media about all of these programs, inshallah. We humbly request everybody to participate, and we hope there will be a huge benefit to the community. And again, we would like to thank all the donors, those who have donated and supported all of our efforts. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you. The board members, family members, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless all of you. All of your efforts and your sacrifice are truly appreciated. I just want to make an announcement because the President of the United States of America has made a statement, as he's to big statements quite frequently, about he wants the religious centers to open up. And this generally, like when these types of things go out, it ends up causing confusion within the Muslim community. What's going to happen? Are we going to be able to have Eid Salat in this? Look, we, for lack of even a better way of saying it, just ignore what he says. We have to go by the state laws, each, so whatever village, city, whatever. So we are bound by the laws of the state of Illinois. So until, something changes in the state of Illinois, we are bound, duty bound to follow the restrictions that have been put in place by the government and of the state of Illinois. So, and at Masjid Huda, mashallah, from the very beginning, that is what we've been doing. We will continue to do so. We want the masjid to open up as soon as possible, just like everybody else. But we also recognize that whether as community members, but as Muslims in general, that we have a responsibility to take care of the health of each and every member of the community, and to take whatever reasonable preventive measures that we can as well as following the law of the land that we live in. So these are all obligations that are on each and every Muslim. So, so please, I'm trying to be as nice as possible. Just please pay no attention to the current resident of the White House at this time. May Allah guide him, subhanAllah. We're all in need of hidayah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide. Okay, if there isn't any further questions, I think that's it. So alhamdulillah. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. It is 10:16. I'm going to check one more time before letting you go. And again, so as of right now, there hasn't been any declaration that Eid will be tomorrow. So we will continue to check, and we will let you know again on the website. And through the WhatsApp groups, through social media, inshallah. And regardless of whether it's tomorrow or whether it's Sunday, wish you Eid Mubarak, inshallah, at that time. And please join us for the Eid khutbah, inshallah, at 9:30. And I think that's it. Anything else? Good? Alhamdulillah. Barakallahu fikum ajma'in. Jazakumullahu khairan. Jaza. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.